shit. I only got 26 minutes left. So, I didn't say something when I was talking about when the police arrested me before. I left out a piece of information, mostly because I was told not to say it to anybody, but it doesn't matter because I'm not going to do it anyway. I just wanted to get the fuck out of that room and the fuck out of that police station. So at one point I was sitting in a jail cell and one of the police officers, I think his name is Nick, that arrested me. This is the guy that was at the other place, Stop and Shop. He's the same guy he recognized me. He definitely profiled me and pulled me over. He put me into it. He goes, I want you to come with me. I want to talk to you. So we walk into a room, like one of those interrogation rooms, and sit down. And he sits down in front of me, and then he goes, all right, this is completely off the books, right? I just want to talk. Look, I'm turning off the camera. Boom. So he turns off the camera. He goes, I want to know if you want to be, if you want to work with us to try to bring down some people in here. I mean, just, if you want to work with us and you do what we say for you to do, we can get the sentence either reduced down to nothing or just completely eliminated. Which in the first place, I don't believe. First of all, the camera was off, so if he offered me that, there's no way for me to repeat it. They don't know to leave me over him. Two, they made me sign some shit at the end, whatever, not disclosing anything. I don't know. I didn't even know. I just wanted to get the fuck out of the room. So he says to me, if you do, tell us who you get it from. Okay. I said, and because I wanted to see where this is going, and we want you to do a controlled buy. In other words, you go and buy from the person, right? And then we give you the money, go buy from it, and then you bring it back to us. And as long as it's you get somebody and we get somebody's place, and we have a warrant to go into somebody's place because of it. You don't have to be involved in anything. You're not going to have to go to court or anything. You're just going to do the controlled buy for us. So I'd basically be kind of an informant or a snitch for them. I'm letting them continue. I'm not going to say no, because at this point, if I say no, they might keep me there for another couple hours. I'm not stupid. I've gone through this shit before, so I'm just saying yeah, right, all the way through. I know. As soon as I post this is making me a target for them. So now I got to watch out. The cops are not going to fucking kill me, so whatever. Or rest of look, I'm always going to be looking over my shoulder in this fucking stupid New Jersey. So he goes. And his partner comes in. Partner was an Italian guy, and this other guy was like Irish and German or something. And he was really cool, cool dude. He was like, blonde hair. And like, he was talking to me. He's the guy who was talking to me mostly when I was waiting for the dog. So they both say to me, we just need you to do the control buy, and if you do it, and if you give us the name of somebody now, and then we will set it up so that you can control buy. Now, I was concerned if I said I don't know the guy's name or something, they might think I'm lying or whatever. So I gave him somebody's name. It doesn't really matter. Then I'm sure they know what it is, and it doesn't really matter because I'm not gonna do no control buy. I'm not gonna fucking work with those assholes to bring down people. I mean, they did say some true stuff in the sense where they're adding fentanyl and everything now, and then these guys are really they're making money. But no matter what, there's people out there that want to connect to their tribal past, and these people, no matter how much you fucking hate them for what they're doing and and the money that they're making, they're still providing something to somebody that there's no other way to get. And you know what? If this was 1920s and he was one of those guys that got you a bottle of scotch when nobody else can get it for you, guess what? You might have not. But if you were buying the scotch, you would have fucking really needed him around, right? So you fucking hypocrites, stop fucking pointing fingers and stop getting me and other people like me trying to get me to fucking tell you who the fuck sold me the thing that you deem illegal, but none of us do. Get it? None of us believe in your fucking lies and bullshit about fucking your laws that are made for the rich. Right? So then again, he gave me the guy's number. He exchanged the number. He said, I'm going to work it out with my lieutenant, whatever it is, but it's only going to be between me, you, and nobody else is going to know. So then, if you get arrested, because it's really just we're doing this. This is kind of like a, he wanted to make like a fucking movie and shit, like there's a side thing that we only do, and it's we're the only ones who know. So if you get pulled over or something, you can just call us right afterwards, and we'll see what we can do to get . So again, all these things, and you know, they go, who got you? You have any outstanding? I said, well, I have something in Ocean, you know, two other ones. Oh, well, we'll see if we can. You remember the officer's names? No, I really will. I think you know who it is. We'll talk to them about like, you know, lowering your sentence. So they're offering me all the lowering of these sentences of these bullshit fucking laws that make no sense. Again, I'm gonna not. I don't have a lawyer, so what I'm gonna do, and I can't afford even the whatever that guy is called, the public defendant. Again, I'm not gonna have $200 to give him. So it's gonna be me going up and saying, look, I am a practicing shaman. I use plant medicine, and you've taken away the ability for me to get the plant medicine myself. So I go to the streets and get it. Boom, and that's it. That's what I'm gonna do. And if whatever if I gotta go to court, if I gotta go have a trial with a jury, I'm just gonna beg them. Look, guys, there's nothing wrong with me, man. I mean, I am a shaman. I have helped people. I've healed people through the use of this plant medicine. Why is it deemed illegal? Why is it a problem that I'm taking it when I'm not doing anything else other than just like, you know, doing spiritual stuff with it? You know. That's what it was used before. It was used for anything else, you idiots. And then they started using it for other things, and all of a sudden it became legal. But we took it away from us that that needed to continue our spiritual work and our communication with the dimensions to help us in this you know, what else can I do? But am I going to do a control buy for these police officers that fucking took my fucking freedom away today by let's see, let's see. He saw me smoking a pipe when it was actually a let's see, let me show you. Oh, come on, boy. Just when I need you. Yeah. So what I was doing, I'm not stupid enough to fucking smoke it in Wawas, you know? So, and I had this lighter in my hand. Just because I had it in my hand, sometimes I just like, you know, like, so but like, kind of looks like smoking a pipe. Ooh, strong weed. And this guy, I got this at the Zen Leaf. Anybody can go on Zen Leaf and get one of these, right? And then I had the light in my hand because then I was going for a cigarette. Because after I smoke weed, I like to smoke. Like a and then he knocked on my window just before I lit the cigarette. And said, I see you smoking a pipe. I said, no, I'm smoking this vape pen. I was right here. You didn't find a pipe anywhere around. Just smoking this vape pen. And he didn't believe that. And because he didn't believe that, because he thinks what he saw with his eyes from far away, a person that he was trying to bust, you know, 3 months ago somewhere else in another parking lot, and didn't succeed. That person, 3 months ago, right? I'm going to go and he could have questioned me. I said, no, listen. He said, okay, fine, that's fine. But no, he said, no, that's what I saw, and then that's it. And he didn't see it around it, and all he did was then get the dog to come when I refused to have him search my car. So I think that was a complete illegal search, right? And then he has the gall after he arrests me to give me to dangle in front of me a little bit of freedom, which I you know, at the end of this, oh, I did all this. No, well, I'm sorry, we couldn't get it all. You know, it's bullshit, man. How do I believe these guys? Yeah. Then he has the audacity and gall to ask me to be a snitch or whatever you call it, an informant, where I tell him who it is, and then I do a control buy, and I send it back to them, and you know, I'm not supposed to, you know, and I had to promise that I wouldn't do anything in between. I had all this thing that I fucking signed my name on. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Let me sign what the fuck? None of this is gonna be legal in court. So I signed all that shit to get the fuck out of there. And then you know what? After I signed it, let me right out. They're supposed to letting me sit in that fucking cage for, you know, 4 or 5 hours just to fuck with me. Yeah, I know how cops work. Man. So I forgot that I didn't add that into the last one because I wanted it to be a little side note, but like a blaring side note to make sure that, you know, if everything ever happens to me by these police, we'll know that it's because I didn't want to be an informant for them. Okay? Remember that. So And here's the thing: if all drugs were legal, these people wouldn't be wasting their fucking times on doing shit like this. And let's see, if there was no money, there'd be no reason to sell any of these drugs to anybody, as opposed to just being the people that curated and like the shamans, as the first shaman in the first tribes, it was only him, and he really communicated more with and he got this, and he made the stuff. But as time progressed with the shaman cultures that I was part of, ones that are a little more advanced, literally, they had groups of people that were there doing it, and he would get the information, or she would get the information from spirit, and say, okay, it's these 3 plants, that one, that one, that one. Okay, you guys born, and then do it, right? And then you had people doing it for a larger group of kind of like a pharmacist, but a natural one. So that's the end of that thing. Let's see how I only got 2 minutes. So this is an addendum to the police thing, and those fucking assholes thought that I was gonna snitch for. You see, it's kind of funny. They knew that I was kind of a pretty good actor because of what I said to them and other things. So they probably figured, okay, if we get him to do this, and then because he can bullshit his way through this and not chicken out and stuff. So in turn, I was a good enough actor to make them believe that I was actually gonna do this horse shit for them. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Assholes. Good night and namaste. For the ones that deserve it.